Do y'all know the truth? Do you care about knowing the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
Of the past of OJ, rest in peace. Now you know who gonna start talking bad about him, saying a lot of things bad about OJ, bringing up the past. But did you know the truth about OJ? The truth came about OJ Simpson a long time ago, about the killings of Nicole and Goldman. The truth then came out, but they was not allowed to tell the world of the truth. They wanted to blame this black man for marrying and having kids with this white woman. This was something that we are not supposed to do. Is allowed, but at the same time, there's a set of white people that hate that, you know? And this is what the KKK beliefs are. Their beliefs is in the Bible. God said, do not mate with other cultures. The children of Israel are supposed to stay with the children of Israel. You're not supposed to mix in with other cultures. So the KKK belief is of the Bible. It's not a bad thing. It's actually what God told us to do. Told us not to mix in with other cultures. It's just fact. But OJ Simpson got the blame on a lot of this stuff. They wanted him done. There's this guy named Pardo. He said something about somebody. Glen Rogers. Have you ever heard of Glen Rogers? He's a serial killer. What the article said. That man, according to Pardo, was a serial killer named Glen Rogers. Rogers, also known as the cross-country killer or the Casanova killer, was convicted of first-degree murder of two separate trials in the deaths of two women. The first in Florida in 1997 and the second in California in June 1999. He remains a suspect in numerous other murders throughout the United States. Rogers, was there, and our investigators found all the evidence, including where he worked and where he lived, Pardo said. Pardo says Goldman and Rogers got into a fight, during which Simpson received a cut on his hand and left. Okay, there's always a truth and there's always a lie. Let me tell you something. In any and everything, even including the Bible. Remember how they taught us in the Bible about it's good for us being slaves? But then they forgot that our identity is in the Bible, and then now we find out that we are the children of Israel. Here we go, we got a serial killer, right? A serial killer. Why does he need somebody's help to kill two people when he already killed several people?
That's right.
Glen Rogers, who has been sentenced to death for murdering women in Florida and California, was arrested in November 1995, a month after Simpson's murder trial ended, and charged with killing 5 women in several states. He even told investigators at the time that he had killed at least 70 women, police said. The brother said, "I'm absolutely certain that my brother Glen killed Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman," said Clay Rogers. "I know my brother did it because I seen proof that he was there." Of course, Fred Goldman, the father of Ronald Goldman, immediately rejected the film's contention. The overwhelming evidence at the criminal trial proved that one and only one person murdered Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. He's a serial killer. He loves killing. He loves murder, right? Why do OJ need to be there? See, this is the lie of saying OJ was there, got cut, and then he just left. Dang, I got cut. Hey, Glen, I gotta go, man. I gotta go, Glen.
Bruh.
I'm cut, bleeding. I see you later. Handle it all.
That's right.
Come on. For real.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn
They
thing.
knew OJ had nothing to do with it.
Thank you, Jesus.
They knew Glen Rogers was in that house. How did Glen Rogers get in the house? Pardo claims Rogers was living in Los Angeles under the alias name of a man he murdered named James using the fake identity. Pardo claims that serial killer was able to get close to Nicole Brown Simpson, as a painter working in her home. Glen Edward Rogers was in there as a painter, correct? And they knew that he was in there. How does a painter dress? Think about it. A painter most of the time will have keys to your house, have access to your house, because why? She had to leave most of the time. She wanted things done. She needed things painted. I remember Blacklist. There was an episode where they was taking the identity of dead people. Rest in peace, O.J. Simpson. We know you was innocent, and we know they took everything from you because you made a decision to marry this white woman. You gotta prove it. There's a lot of black men in jail that didn't have those type of lawyers, or they couldn't have the money to pay for those type of lawyers, and they was sent to prison for life because they didn't have the lawyer that they needed. They couldn't afford it, because that's the only way you're gonna get out of this situation. Other than that, you think they don't want to put you in jail for life? Come on now.
Hell
This
yeah.
is America. Glen Edward Rogers. Remember that.
Mother